Sometimes, do you wonder why, even if you do everything, you are still getting behind in gold? But when the enemies do what you are doing, they get so fed up that they win so easily. That's why in this video, I will give you tips that will improve how you play, especially in farming fast, so that it is your time to be on the other side. Be sure to watch this video until the last tip, because without it, all of the tips I will give are nothing but useless. Always last hit the minions. You heard it right. Even hitting the minions need to be strategically done. Some might say that it's fine because it only makes a little difference. But no, those little differences happen a lot and it will stack up in the long term. Here, you will see the effects after clearing 3 minion waves. As you can see, the small step of last hitting the minions will change the way you earn gold. It has a direct effect on everything. If you have higher gold, you have higher damage. If you have higher damage, you have higher chance to dominate the game. And higher chance to dominate the game means higher chance to win. Stay alive. Survival is key in the game. Avoid reckless engagements and positioning mistakes that may lead to unnecessary deaths. I learned this tip on a YouTuber that I watched before. He told me this: I will not die no matter what. This is especially for players with damage rolls. It must not be very clear in your mind what I'm trying to say, but here it is. Avoid dying as much as possible. The question here is, how are you gonna be able to do it? To teach you this lesson, I will give you a scenario. You are a jungler and you are with a roamer. You invaded the enemy blue buff and stole it successfully. As you are going back to safety, the roamer is having a fight with the enemies. There are 4 of them. Now, what will you do? A. Join the fight. B. Let your teammate die. If you choose to join the fight, this is what's likely to happen. As I said, there are 4 of them. This will be a 2v4 situation. It's either you die or you don't. Most likely, you will die anyway. So this is not the best choice. B. Let your teammate die. For me, this is the best option. Instead of 2 of you dying, only 1 will be sacrificed. Don't worry, because only a newbie player will be mad about that decision. The good players will understand why you need to leave them. Some good players will get mad at you for not saving yourself. So please, avoid dying. Here is an exception. What if the roamer is holding the enemy and you are stuck between responding or leaving? Same scenario as earlier, but here, you have teammates that are coming to back you up. What will you do in this situation? Let me know in the comments. Don't trade your life for a kill. Other than our deepest desires, one of the greatest temptations is seeing an enemy that is only 1 hit away from dying. When you play on low ranks, most of the players will try to catch the fleeing enemy, even if it's very dangerous, which do them no good. There is actually no need to catch the enemy. Once they kill you, even if both of you die at the same moment, it's not worth it. But what if I let the enemy go back to the base? Simple. When their turret is unattended, it simply opens a lot of opportunities for you. One is that you can clear your lane without a hustle, and when some of your ally minion gets killed by the turret before the enemy reach it, it's a wasted money for them, giving you a good trade. For jungle users, it's different in terms of opened up opportunities. If you are the jungler on the team, and you successfully make the enemy jungler go back to their base, some opportunities that open for you are getting their priority buffs or getting their creeps. As you can see, killing is not always necessary when you play strategically. Sometimes, making them go back to their base is the only thing needed to get the upper hand in the game. Steal kills. I would not recommend roamers to use this tip, and here is the thought. In the early game, the most effective heroes are assassin, mage, and fighters. At least some of them. I include this tip in the video because I often see roamers stealing kills from their damage dealer teammates, which is not good. On lower ranks, I see players getting mad at their teammate even if they are the roamer and their team is a marksman who stole a kill. In higher ranks, on most people, this is not an issue at all. If you are using a damage dealer, especially an assassin, You must understand that it is not your job to go on the front line. It is much better if you will wait for the right moment or until the enemy health is low, and then steal the kills. Don't feel bad for the efforts of your teammates, because it is your job. You are a damage dealer for a reason. Be very careful. Being cautious and aware of your surroundings is very crucial. Pay attention to the minimap, spot enemy rotations, and be ready to respond to potential ganks or ambushes. It is the most important tip of all, because without it, even if you execute the other tips, you will just be dominating the early game and lose later, just like an intro player. Remaining cautious will help you avoid unnecessary deaths and contribute more effectively to your team. Being reckless when you have the most gold among all of the players is more risky than being reckless when you have nothing. That's why extra care is needed. If in any chance the enemy managed to kill you, it will give them a lot of money, because there is already a bounty on your head. A feeding teammate loses its value over time, but a player who has not been killed increases its value. And if the enemy gets more from you, it means you are giving them a chance to catch up. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you like this type of content, you can let me know by clicking the like and subscribe button. That's all. I hope you get a good one.